Let's see what he decides to lock in. Over on the other side, SK Telecom locking in the Jarvan for Clid, his second most played champion this year. 13 games with a win ratio of 92%. We'll find out what they lock in to back it up. It looks like the Braum.
Thank you very much for leading with that quick shot, because I wanted to follow it up with Clid, in my opinion, is one of, if not the best Jarvan player in the world. His impact in team fights is genuinely phenomenal. And if you guys get an opportunity to go back and watch the finals against Griffin, his play was fantastic in enabling SKT to do what they often do so well, which is play immaculate team fights.
And thank you for making that point, Vedius, because I was going to follow that up with it is a perfect combination with ryze as a solo laner. Whether it's Faker or not, all you have to do is point and click Rune Prison. That guarantees your EQ knockup and guarantees you a successful gank.
But while we're talking about combinations, while SKT get themselves the Jarvan and the ryze, Invictus Gaming get themselves one of their best bot lanes, JackeyLove's Kaisa and Baolan's Galio.
Definitely does have huge repercussions for later on in the game. Very potent team fighting from that duo.
All right, Ning's Rek'Sai has been banned away. Teddy is losing access to Kalista and Tavares, so we need to see what he decides to lock in. Israel's still up and available, his most played champion by far this year. And SK Telecom will have one additional champ to remove from the pool. So let's see if it's going to be another jungler, and it is. It's Ning's Lee Sin.
Looks like Invictus Gaming are forcing SKT onto the Ezreal pick right now for Teddy. They can just lock in their jungle.
He could go Vi if they're still looking for AD.
Or the Camille, maybe?
Yeah.
To end up with the Galio.
It seems a little bit risky to me to not have a fallback pattern and go with the Camille, but Camille Galio is always a great dive.
Do we like Xin Zhao? It's Harvard is locked in, Kobe.
I like Vi more for sure, but I'm super biased. Xin Zhao definitely does provide the early dueling. For a guy like Ning, though, Xin Zhao is kind of scary for me because Xin Zhao does not have any way to jump over walls or escape from poor situations.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What makes you think that Ning's ever going to want to escape from poor situations, Kobe?
Well,
this man is an all-in, do-or-die kind of player.
Now his decision tree will be very easy because you charge in and then you try and kill your target.
That's the game plan. Meanwhile, for SKT, they've rounded out their draft. Teddy actually picking himself up the Lucian, so they do want to have a bit of aggression down towards the bot side of the map. Lucian, Braum, one of the most iconic duos, can match up fairly well against the Kaisa Galio. I actually expect them to have a little bit of lane priority once they get a couple of levels under their belt. And Rookie actually rounding out the draft with his most iconic Zoe that he's had so much success with over in the LPL.
4 games, 100% win ratio on that champion, but it is a different look here with that Zoe and that Xin Zhao for Invictus.
The thing that I love about Rookie Zoe is how insanely aggressive he is. Back in the day, when mid laners used to play up against Faker, they used to say you could never do anything because it felt like that you were constantly pressured. When Rookie gets his hand on Zoe, I'm expecting him.
And welcome back to the final group stage game of the main group stage event. It is SK Telecom looking to pick up their first win against one of the pre-seeded teams. Mark said it on the analyst desk so eloquently that SK Telecom have beat the teams ranked below them, but went 0-2 against G2 eSports, and they are 0-1 against IG. Can they give Invictus Gaming their first loss of MSI?
Well, this will also be a big test for SKT as well, because in the second half of the group stages, honestly, we've seen G2 falter. They've been inconsistent, they have struggled. And now SKT, with that second place spot, even though they lost to G2 eSports, if they put up a convincing performance against IG, they can confirm in the minds of viewers that they are in fact the second best team coming out of the groups, and that they are one of the scary teams moving into playoffs.
JackeyLove reminding everyone that they are defending world champions here, aiming to set another international tournament record. They've already sent one with the 16-minute victory, but a 10-0 group stage is on the horizon if they can take this victory. And Rookie and Faker already trading, not disappointing.
No, not at all. Faker's using those overloads one after the other into Rookie, continues to chuck them out, or the spell flux rather. Rookie backs away though.
When I see that, it means that both mid laners to me are confident that their junglers are going to be pathing around mid lane early. They're like, yes, I know we're going to trade for this because Clid is coming. Ah, yes, me too, because Ning is on the way.
But I really want to watch how Rookie plays this matchup, because one of the most obnoxious things about Zoe is the different trajectories that you can set up with your Q, and this is what Rookie is so good at. He doesn't try and rely on the range of the Q, he just tries to use the multiple angles that you can throw them out to get this small chip damage because of how low cost the mana is on the Q at early level.
Well, you want to respect the range a little bit more, because that one shorted and it didn't hit.
Yeah, you can't short your Qs, it prevents a lot of damage. There's the Lucian Braum getting some good stun damage onto JackeyLove and Baolan as they are being shoved into the bottom lane. Rookie is pushing mid. He's got the flash and the cleanse available to him, and jungler's not there just yet.
So we will be keeping our eyes on where the junglers look to prioritize early on, but want to backtrack to the bot lane. We talked about it in the draft where Kaisa and Galio, they will have that early push because of all their additional wave clear, but once Teddy and Mata get a couple of levels under their belt, that's when they can look to start playing aggressively. And notice, Teddy running the cleanse has that ability to remove both the Sleepy Trouble Bubble and the taunt that will come out from Baolan to allow them to play on the front line and get in the face of this IG duo.
Yeah, the cleanse is actually super useful in this matchup. If you save it, Galio goes for the all-in with the ignite coming down and the AoE taunt. Meanwhile, top side, we've got Jarvan in lane.
All right, TheShy's going to try to escape right now. Very nice knockup from Clid. Reply damage is keeping TheShy up. An easy first blood picked up by Clid.
Clid has been insane this tournament. Raz, at the beginning of the day, put him... Oh, here we go. Ning wants to answer.
Sleepy Trouble Bubble Paddle Storm. The defensive flash from Faker. He's escaped over the wall. Ning goes so low. Teleport now being channeled as TheShy's coming in. Ning flashes away to safety. Remember, there's no fallback pattern. He does pick up the kill. That's 2 for SKT. Now Rookie, he's looking to chase down Faker, who's low on mana. Uses the stolen flash to escape.
This game is so hype. I can hear the crowd screaming louder than you, QuickShot.
Beautiful stuff in the early game from both teams, but it is SKT that lead in the kills for now. Look at the pathing that Clid takes up towards the top side. TheShy thinks that he is safe because of that ward that he's positioned in the river, but they had information on where it was, so he goes behind the Baron pit. They set up the stun beautifully with Khan, and that means it's easy to get the knockup, and TheShy knows he's dead.
Clid is just so intelligent, and the communication that you pointed out there with Khan, telling him where the ward is so he can get around it, is key. Then Faker here has a big outplay on the Ning, where he roots him, then flashes over so he takes 2 tower shots, and Clid will be able to pick up the kill. But that teleport that is channeling right now is TheShy looking for his revenge onto the jungler that just ganked him, and now he's wearing his own double buffs.
And now, as we jump out of the replay, it's plus 400 gold to SK Telecom. TheShy with double buffs, and the kill to his name is up in the top lane, but the 2 kills that SKT picked up are in Clid's back pocket. It is a plus 12 CS for Rookie in the mid lane, so he's staying at least even on gold with that assist from Faker. And as I look at the mini-map, Clid is posturing around the bottom lane, but there's a ward in that bottom brush, so IG will have information if he steps forwards.
See Rookie continuing to play aggressive, more trading down towards the bot side of the map though.
All right, a lot of plasma damage coming out. Mata forced to run away for his life. Summoner spell still available. Baolan's Ignite is on cooldown, but flashes are still up, and Clid, if he steps out the tri-bush, he will get spotted.
Such good awareness here from Clid, recognizing that there might be vision in the river. Doesn't want to give away his positioning just yet. They're waiting for Mata to heal back up, but notice Rookie on his way down towards the bot side of the map. Ning hanging around as well. Just going to get a bit of vision down, so all of us can calm down just a little bit as the game returns to a neutral state.
Again, a lot of the time in the early game here, pre-10 minutes, you'll see junglers hovering around lanes. And those are very likely counter ganks. Because there's not deep vision and they don't know where the enemy jungler is, if you have a very low health laning teammate, then hanging around expecting the offensive move can sometimes pay off very big. But we see multiple times here, Clid walking away after there is no offensive action.
And of course, because there's no action, it means Rookie can keep pushing in this middle lane. He's got himself that Super Soaker picked up from the minions. He's built up a 17 CS lead because of the pressure applied to Faker. Multiple ganks, multiple attempts. On the flip side, TheShy is down 20 CS because he gave up first blood and was forced to teleport away to help his team out. It's still a very close game, but you can see there's advantages being accrued at different parts of the map.
So for me, one of the big question marks I had for SKT coming into the tournament was how would they handle the heavy skirmish style of Invictus Gaming and G2 eSports, as JackeyLove forced a flash out of what could have been a dangerous situation there. But what we saw is that SKT struggled. They couldn't find wins against G2. They've fallen behind IG. But what I've loved about SKT so far in this game is they've actually been very proactive in the early game. They have looked for a lot of these skirmishes, and surprisingly, they're actually matching IG and a lot of the early game plays that they're trying to make. And this goes to show the amount of growth that this team often makes in these international tournaments.
And this is why so many people were so happy with the way that Clid has changed this organization. Really aggressive, offensive looks for him, and deserved praise so far.
Well, 2-1-0. Ocean Drake picked up just after 7 minutes. That's going to be hugely valuable into the likes of a Zoe and a Sylas, and extra regen on the side of SK Telecom. And of course, they're returning back to lane.
And guess what? We are getting a warrior Jarvan. I have had enough of the Cinderhulk Jarvans being the main tank, just jumping in with the Cataclysm. Gonna be a warrior here with the Electrocute. That should be a tip-off. Clid definitely going to at least have some early damage spike.
And I really like that highlight showing how SK Telecom have sped up the pace of their game and over the last few games shown that they are more willing to play more aggressive, play more in your face, and look at the minimap. Clid is here and Rookie was making his way down, but he's backed away for now.
This is a perfect setup for Clid. Has hit level 6 right now. JackeyLove sitting on no flash. He can use the ultimate to get out of that situation. But Baolan, he is level 5. Doesn't have the ultimate to help protect him either.
And of course, while this engage happens, Baolan's going to be in trouble, get caught up by the taunt and stunned down. Clid's got Cataclysm, toys with the idea, decides not to chase. If you read the haiku, IG and T1, 8-minute Bloodthirster, game over, yeah. Anybody that was watching Countdown will have known that we played some haikus. Go check them out at LoL eSports and send us your MSI haiku. And just a reminder that this was because Invictus Gaming beat SK Telecom in 16 minutes, setting the fastest international game record at a Riot event.
And we've already passed 8 minutes in this game, and I see no Bloodthirsters, so looks like we are in the clear. Not going to have a repeat here. Topside, though, has been heavily con-favored after the early gank from Clid. Ning?
Now, we saw the trade.
Got no ultimate.
Khan used his Slicing Maelstrom. Ning's going to dash forward, going to look for that 3-talent strike, and
my flash.
The knock up just yet. Wind becomes lightning, flashes forward, gets stunned under the tower. Khan managed to get 3 from the passive, and no kill secured.
Wow, I thought that was so clean from Ning, getting a preemptive flash to land the ulti and then get that auto attack, but that stun came out just at the last second to prevent that final auto so Khan could walk away with his life. Beautiful stuff being demonstrated from both members there, but ultimately it's SKT that walk out with their lives.
Yeah, I thought that was insane from Khan, actually. He really was balancing on that knife's edge. Most people just early flash there to avoid the initial knockup from the 3-talent strike. But he tries to bait him in under the turret with the 3rd charge for the stun, and he ends up trading flashes, actually getting Ning's as well.
All right, so there was a couple of tower plates picked up in the top lane, 3 of them secured in favor of Invictus, which means the gold is bang on even. You can see the head-to-head matchups, even in every single lane right now, as we've crested the 10-minute mark, and Teddy and Mata, they're going forward. The taunt comes down from Baolan as he uses the stopwatch. Realm Warp will deliver Faker towards JackeyLove and Baolan. Here's a teleport from TheShy. He's actually going to use the stolen Slicing Maelstrom. That's bought enough time to kill Teddy. Now JackeyLove and Baolan, they're trying to turn this back around. All of a sudden, TheShy has gone low. Sleepy, Trouble, Bubble finds just the minions. Not going to find a target. Paddlestar was not going to be able to kill anybody yet. And in the turnaround, IG get 1.
10 players in the bottom lane after that one. And SKT did not have vision in that brush, so Baolan escaped with his life. Now it is actually IG taking turret plates for themselves.
IG continuing to keep up the pressure and just quick response from the top lane to immediately turn this round in IG's favor. The fact that he still had the Kennen ultimate, the fact that he was in a prime position as well. Let's start off by noting how SKT, they actually have the trade advantage. JackeyLove slightly oversteps, and this is when the all-in happens.
Key that JackeyLove did kill that control ward, because now when they have focus down Baolan, Faker comes down with the teleport, but they don't have vision, so he's throwing Qs into the darkness. Meanwhile, TheShy comes in with the Kennen ultimate, gets the kill for Invictus Gaming, and with Rookie and Ning coming down, they chase SKT back.
soon as we jump out of the replay, already both junglers posturing around mid lane, looking for opportunities. Flash available for both Rookie and Faker. Ning's actually going to step forward here. Audacious charges in, gets the 3-talent strike. Crescent Guard out, already taken down. Baolan has now joined the fray. Clid is going to escape for now. The burn is ticking, and there goes Rookie. And just use that portal and auto. It's a 1-for-1 trade.
And the only thing that shifted it in favor of Invictus Gaming was the fact that Baolan had roamed down towards the mid lane. Faker felt like he could push that far up because he knew that he had the jungle support. And in a 2 versus 2, in a confined space with that extra CC, they were confident that they would win it out. So props for Baolan to looking for that roam and helping IG get a 1-for-1.
Definitely an awesome game here. Both teams looking to create these proactive plays. Long cooldown on the Galio ultimate early on, but successfully used there to find the counter kill. Meanwhile, he's gone right back to the bottom lane. Mata and Teddy trying to push out.
All right, both of these teams, of course, number 1 and number 2 from the group stage, and will be advancing to semifinals. And SK Telecom marked improvement from the last time they played Invictus Gaming. It was back on day 3, if I recall correctly, or day 2. And I mean, the game was over by this point, right?
Very close.
Already into the
3
phase.
minutes left.
There we go. But it's just, it's great to see the development. It's great to see the growth. It's kind of terrifying as well. SK Telecom going to look to reclaim Korea's glory, and they need to do it by taking down IG.
But one thing that many analysts and fans have asked about IG is, are they playing at full power yet? Have they been truly tested? Right now, I feel like we're seeing it.
All right, slicing Maelstrom, slicing Maelstrom. TheShy will solo kill Khan. He is now on a killing spree on the Sylas at 3-1.
And the 0-7 Kennen from yesterday turns into a 3-1-0 Sylas. TheShy has come to play today, and he is showcasing why he is considered one of the best in the world.
Yep, takes most of the turret plates here. Only one left standing. And we'll get a replay of how he started this one off. Preemptively had already stolen the Kennen ultimate. This is definitely normal for the lane. Just goes for the all-in. Doesn't actually even land the stun there. Just walks up with the AoE range of the Kennen ultimate and runs him down.
Literally just bullies him out. More than enough damage to find that kill. Khan not showing enough respect to TheShy, and he ends up paying for it with his life.
All right, we have a trade of objectives though. Mountain Drake to IG, Rift Herald to SK Telecom. With all the plates that IG have picked up, they've got a 1,500 gold lead. And you can see some of the first big items they've collected over the last few minutes. Blade of the Ruined King for Teddy, Stormrazor, JackeyLove, Luden's Echo for Rookie. So we're starting to scale up. And Baolan and Ning, they're going to double team, work into the enemy bottom quadrant and place some wards. And I'm just looking, I'm waiting to see where Invictus Gaming can start their initiations. And anytime a Sleepy Trouble bubble lands, you have to think there's a possibility.
Yeah, they definitely have a lot of options here. Meanwhile,
all right, it's Clid that actually initiates first. Here comes Khan, slicing Maelstrom used. Ning tries to re-engage over the wall. Cleanse was stolen away there by Rookie, as now he's trying to back out. Baolan's ultimates are not available just yet. 6 plates to 2. As we've crested 15 minutes, and Ning goes down.
Yeah, that was one of the things we were worried about in Champion Select with the Jin Zhao. Not that flexible. If he's in the river like that, only thing he can do to get out is flash over the wall, still gets chased down, and another kill picked up here for SK Telecom. They can use that to move through the map.
And what impresses me so much about SKT is the fact that they've actually maintained vision all the way along the river, even though they haven't had priority on the top side of the map. This is what enabled them to actually make this play a reality, because there was no vision on Khan actually walking down. So even though Ning thought he was safe, in actuality, he wasn't. Oh, perfect. We have the replay. So you can actually see, if once again you look at your minimap, you'll notice that the Kennen has already made his way down towards the fight. This means that they end up in a 3 versus 2 situation, and while Ning thinks, hey, my mid laner is strong, I am strong, if they try to 2v2 us, we should win, it ends up being a numbers disadvantage.
And if you just look at the screen, there's control ones right in front of him, and not going to be able to see. Oh, that actually goes straight through the goalpost, but he still stops the back. They do see Ning on this ward as well, though, so I think all information on both sides.
And while we come out of the replay there, gentlemen, the tower in the top lane fell. TheShy has completely taken over that lane for now, 3-1. Proto Belt completed, Rift Herald has been thrown down, and now all of a sudden, Rookie takes so much damage. Faker just stands toe-to-toe with that red buff and holds Rookie in place. Now Ning, Baolan, TheShy, they've all congregated to try to thwart and deny any further push. I feel a little nervous for Rookie when he steps forward, but he's got the cleanse, he's got the flash, and he's playing on the razor's edge.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's got to get a little nervous. They step forward into Faker on ryze. Bottom side, though, JackeyLove is the target. Gets hit with the Braum Q.
All right, here comes Faker as well. Realm Warp is available to him. The call is not right now. Ning was just north of the play, making his way down. As 1 tower to 0, still 1,000 gold up in favor of Invictus. And it feels like it has been SK Telecom throwing and landing more punches across the map, but you cannot deny the impact that TheShy has had, not only in his teleport plays, but also in his own lane.
Yeah, even if it might feel that way, Invictus Gaming still coming out ahead in the gold. So many of those turret plates and the actual turret itself being killed on the top side is such a big advantage for them. A lot of money being funneled into Sylas. This champion skills so incredibly well. Everyone loves to talk about the level 16 ultimate cooldown being insanely low. There are actually so many game-breaking ultimates for him to choose to steal. Braum, Kennen, Jarvan, even Lucian all have viability.
What would you like to see Invictus Gaming do with their composition? Obviously, TheShy can unlock one of those side lanes, but with the Zoe, the Xin, it's a slightly different combination.
So when you're playing with the Zoe, one of the best things that she provides is utility and poke, largely because of her Sleepy Trouble bubble, but also because she can use her ultimate to just dip and dive over walls, have a quick peek, see what's going on, and then jump back into Fog of War to kind of make mysteries for the enemy team. But they do actually have a lot of strong team fighting components, and while they can keep TheShy off on a side lane to generate pressure, I actually think they have no issue just grouping up and looking for skirmishes or just looking for fights around objectives, because around the 2 items, this composition from IG is actually very strong. So I don't think they mind scaling, as so many of their members are only going to get stronger as the game carries on.
Well, you can see SK Telecom grouping around Drake because it's up in 35 seconds. Mata will find a Winter's Bite. Justice Punch buys some space for Baolan as the tower is going low. Clid clearing out the vision, and look at the minimap. Ning and Rookie making their way down the river. It's very clear to me that SK Telecom want to contest the Dragon. That's a flash over the wall from Rookie. Does not want to get caught in that room prison.
And that's a real flash. That is not a Zoe picked up with Spell Thieves on W flash. He was pincered there between Clid and Faker. Has to burn a very key summoner right before the Dragon spawn.
I want to give some props to Faker as well. Remember that he was at a pretty significant early deficit at the beginning of this game with all the ganks and pressure that was thrown his way. But right now, he's done a fantastic job of closing that gap. He actually has a level advantage over Rookie as the Dragon is kicked off.
All right, Dragon is secured. Realm Warp is going to deliver Faker and Clid into the face of Baolan and JackeyLove. The Justice Punch was interrupted, and here comes Card. Slicing Maelstrom locks up Ning and TheShy. They get knocked into the air. That's a shutdown before TheShy can do anything. Ning follows suit. SK Telecom get 3.
It's a clean sweep for SKT, and they're going to be able to take the blue buff and bottom tower pressure after that.
This all started with Rookie losing his flash in the river and Ning going back to base. For some reason, the bot lane of IG felt that they could move in and try and get some vision, maybe contest, maybe poke. That brought in the rest of IG to overcommit, and that allowed SKT to find a beautiful fight, where they're now looking for the mid-tier 1.
All right, Rookie has no flash, remember. Here comes Baolan. We'll buy some time with the entrance. The taunt will hold a few SKT members in place, but Faker turns it back around. Room Prison and overloads and takes a tower down in the process. 2 kills and a tower to Faker.
Clid has 100% kill participation on the Jarvan and 6 of the last hits to his name. This guy has just been outstanding this tournament. He picks up the Dragon here, then SKT turn and fight. Teddy and Mata chase off Baolan and JackeyLove. They get the kill onto Galio first, and then once Khan comes in with the ultimate, stuns them up and baits them in.
And this is one of the biggest criticisms that has been thrown towards Invictus Gaming. When one member starts to fight, the rest of them always follow. So the moment that their duo was in trouble, they tried to save him. And the same thing here. Rather than just leave Rookie to die, Baolan ulties in to try and keep his mid laner alive, and they end up giving 2 kills over. SKT are far more coordinated, and they're punishing the over-aggression that is coming out from Invictus Gaming.
As soon as we come out of this replay, I have to give some shout-outs to Raz. He put his top 5 players of the group stage a couple days ago, and he put his group stage MVP with Clid being the #1 player, and he just continues to show up each and every consecutive game. SK Telecom are now 2,500 gold in the lead. They got themselves 2 dragons. They're equal on towers. Even though Invictus Gaming were looking very competitive earlier, SKT have now accelerated ahead, but they cannot afford to make any mistakes. The comp from IG can very quickly punish.
The player I want to draw our viewers' eyes to is JackeyLove. This guy is still 0-0-1. He's completed his 2 items, and he is the consistent benchmark that can help turn things around when things start to falter for Invictus Gaming. They have been in bigger deficits than this before, and this man has been able to bring them back to victory.
Definitely will be so big if Kaisa can get a big ultimate in there to allow the rest of the team a little bit of room here to finish up some kills on the tower. That one's going to go down in mid lane and open up some possibilities here. Invictus Gaming see Clid running out of the jungle. They know it's a dangerous area.
They're trying to chase him down. Clid does have that Guardian Angel to back up his warrior and Chant. Faker pushes down the tower in the bot lane and keeps shoving up. He's 3-0-5. Banshee's Veil as well as Archangel's completed. 2 big items for most players now. TheShy as well as JackeyLove and Teddy. So the arms race is continuing to scale up. And as it stands, we're now moving into this very scary portion of the game. There's not a huge amount of vision on the map, and teams have to contest around either the next Drake, which is 1.5 minutes, or obviously Baron. Or alternatively, just keep pushing those side lanes, depending on how and where teams invest their resources.
And we already talked about it in draft, and I'm glad we're getting to see it in-game. Clid is such a good Jarvan. Like, he is just so good. His awareness, his ability to set up plays, there's JackeyLove getting collapsed.
All right, he's got caught out. There's ryze as well. Faker's going to run him down. Faker and Mata easily sets it up. Now Baolan, he's going to get a Justice Punch to the face on Clid, but it's just too far into the lane. SK Telecom do not hesitate, and they find 2 kills.
Yeah, JackeyLove tries to ult out of that one, but Faker puts him in prison. Now the Realm Warp into the Baron, and this is going to be SKT forcing it.
Rookie and Ning are nearby. There's a flash and a smite available to Ning. He's even on levels with Clid. Here comes TheShy with a cataclysm right into the pit. Khan is on the backside though, and the slicing maelstrom stuns everybody up. Baron's down to 2,000. Rookie's left alone, and then Baron will be secured by SK Telecom.
Now Rookie's on the chase here. Can Khan nail him? Not going to be able to catch Zoe. I just need to commend SK Telecom for their steady hands. They stopped DPS on Baron completely. Rookie also had a smite on Zoe. He has a chilling smite there with the Spell Thieves. So there's a possibility of either of them getting inside the pit. TheShy goes in to try and create chaos, jumps in with the Cataclysm. Some AoE damage is affecting Baron, but you can see everyone on SKT avoiding it, focusing on the IG members to kill them off and kill off the possible smite threats first before they get it into execution range.
SKT have leveled up for this game. There were question marks around, would they be the second best team coming out of groups? How strong would they look? Would they be able to challenge the likes of Invictus Gaming and G2? Well, with this game, they are demonstrating what they are like when they are playing at full power. Clid's fantastic performance, Faker's fantastic performance, and Mata, the guy that's been setting up so many of these plays, it feels like the whole team is coming together.
And I have to throw my eyes over to Ning, the Zhao, not having the level of impact that I've seen on many other champions that he's played on this tournament so far. The tower will fall in the bottom lane with Baron and powered minions. The dragon will be secured, and SKT are sieging 2 lanes.
Is that a Spellbinder I see on Faker's Ryze, by the way? He is looking to create so many plays here. The extra speed can really put you into position to lock down those key prisons on the enemy carries like JackeyLove.
He is so strong on the rise right now, 3 levels over his lane counterpart after being put down so much in the lane. 6-0-6 is the current scoreline, but now both teams grouping up around the mid lane. Bot lane is being pressured in favor of SKT, and Faker still has his teleport, so they're going to send him up towards the top side of the map, start getting that one pushed in, and start closing in on the base of Invictus Gaming.
It is an 8,000 gold lead. It is a gigantic item advantage for SK Telecom right now, and Baron still up for another minute. The Baron power play already clocking in at over 3,000 gold. SK Telecom are answering a lot of critics and stepping up. They continue to improve, they continue to develop, and this is going to be a terrifying opponent for either Team Liquid or G2, because they will be facing him.
And I want to turn my eyes back towards Faker, highest level in the game. Peaks at 16 right now on ryze, 2 ahead of Rookie. He is absolutely massive, and he is the one that Rookie and Invictus Gaming wanted to go through. He's not going to make it easy.
No, absolutely not. And especially when Rookie's playing his somewhat preferred or favored Zoe, something he's shown some very good performances on. Not quite the matchup that showcases that toe-to-toe in styles, but 1-1-1, Rookie down 45 CS, and currently Invictus Gaming are trying to defend multiple lanes. Baron only for another 20 seconds, so we'll get a little easier after that, but Vedius, it is all SKT with only one outer turret left.
Yeah, beautiful vision setup from the side of SKT. The map is completely dark right now for Invictus Gaming. They can see absolutely nothing other than a couple of the entrances and where their minions are slowly being ripped apart. The number of options that they have left to come back into this game are dwindling, and Rookie's almost there.
Oh my word! Teddy almost takes out Rookie before the fight begins. The culling chunks Ning down to 50%, and with the two of them backing, SK Telecom can sniff blood in the water. TheShy uses that stolen Braum ultimate from earlier to try and slow down SKT, but it simply isn't enough. The tower stands for now as the Baron has worn off.
Yeah, they got 70% of that tower's health by forcing Rookie back into the fountain and taking away most of the wave clear that Invictus Gaming had. That's a huge blow to their defenses.
Fantastic control from SK Telecom, just shy of 10,000 gold up. It's going to mean Infernal Drake coming up in about 2.5, maybe 3 minutes. Baron in 140. And SKT, they don't need to risk it. They can play the vision game, they can play controlled, and force IG with this team comp that doesn't have the fallback plan that you talked about, Kobe, to come into them.
I'm looking at Invictus Gaming now, the team that was one game away from getting that perfect 10-0 group score. Never been done before at MSI. SKT and I believe RNG were the only other teams to get 8-2. So while they have broken a record, SKT are looking to get a small bit of revenge as we round out the group stage.
Faker's now 3 levels ahead of Rookie, by the way.
Yes.
And he almost has 600 AP without a completed death cap. Yes. Anyone in the side lane is going to be demolished by this ryze. Not only that, with the extra shield of the Banshee's Veil and the Saracen Embrace here, he also has incredibly tanky stats.
Faker showcasing his proficiency on the champion. Meanwhile, Invictus Gaming continuing to play on the defense.
I don't mean to laugh, but proficiency on ryze. It is probably his champion now. There's no doubt about it, and Faker's just going to try.
I mean, he's been out of the scene for a while right now. Other people have come in to challenge for that spot.
I think that's fair. The international scene has not felt the wrath of Faker. Rookie himself, along with Invictus Gaming, said they want to win titles against SKT and against Faker specifically. TheShy will hijack himself a culling, and I'm waiting to see if IG can find initiation.
Now the Baron will be the last-ditch effort for Invictus Gaming. That is the objective that they're waiting for, and that'll be the objective where they can perhaps claw the game back. Maybe they get a steal. Maybe they get a good fight. They need one of those things to happen if they want to turn this game around.
All right, they're going to need a really good flash ultimate from Ning, followed up by a Galio ultimate to split the team, and then have JackeyLove use the Killer Instinct to jump on one of the spread members.
Look at Khan, slicing Maelstrom and Flash available. He's not level 16 yet, but he's spotted out by a ward. SK Telecom are on the verge of handing Invictus Gaming their first defeat at MSI. It didn't seem possible 2 days ago. It didn't seem feasible yesterday. And the manner in which SKT have kept Invictus down is beautiful to watch. Still 100% kill participation for Clid. He's picked up the 4th dragon of the game, and he is leading his team towards victory.
I'm glad that you mentioned Clid because he's the player that I want to keep reminding fans at home about. His early game was fantastic this game. He read the enemy jungle extremely well. He responded and set up a lot of the early game plays, and he is the reason why this team was able to match the often early aggression that IG likes to exert. And while right now in the game, he hasn't done a lot and it's become the Faker show, he is the reason why Faker is even in this position in the first place.
are definitely true. Always support your junglers. Give them the credit that they are due. Well spoken, Vedius. Well spoken. Meanwhile, mission fight over Baron Ning.
Oh my word, that's so much damage. Ning actually starts the initiation, but it's Mata that's forced to run away. He's thrown down the stopwatch to stay alive. Khan will find one onto Ning. Now on the defensive retreat. Oh, that burst damage. Baolan is blown up, and now Rookie gets knocked up into the air by the Fisher. Invictus Gaming are aced by SK Telecom.
That is a clean ace, and that is a clean path to victory. SK Telecom needs to teleport on bottom side, and they're going straight for the Nexus.
Invictus Gaming started the all-or-nothing team fight down over 10,000 gold. And while they got some damage, it was not enough. SK Telecom will hand Invictus Gaming their first loss of MSI.
Revenge is a dish best served at the end of group stages.
Accurate. That is the best way to dish out revenge. SKT will end their group stage 7-3, and they must feel so good right now. The amount of growth that they have made throughout the groups after getting 2-0'd by G2 to then go on a 4-game winning streak, only looking cleaner and cleaner as the games continue. It feels like that they have found their form, and they are looking scary moving into the best of 5.
The second seed from the group stages, SK Telecom conceded 2 games to G2 and 1 game to Invictus Gaming. They will advance to the semifinals. The way that it will work, Invictus Gaming will have 30 minutes to decide whether they want to face Team Liquid or G2 eSports. Once they have made that decision, we will announce it over on twitter.com/LOL eSports. The remainder plays SKT. I mean, I don't even know what direction they want to go. Do they take out G2 because G2 are faltering? Do they go NA and take out TL?
I gotta be honest here. They're picking TL. There's no reason not to pick the 4th seed heading towards the knockout stage.
The question is, can SKT, is this a BO1 moment? Is this SKT ramping up? Do SKT now, do you
In my experience with SK Telecom, they get better as the tournament goes on and better as we get to the best of stage. So this is a very scary way for them to end the group stages and a very scary message to the rest of the teams in the tournament.
I completely agree with you, Kobe, and you just look at most recent performance, and I was all hype on G2. I was like, yes, maybe they can make it to the final. They're looking good. My opinion has completely flip-flopped. I have lost so much faith in G2. I'm all aboard the SKT hype train. This team is just
like that.
Just like that. I'm a flip-flopper. I'm gone. Papa Smithy, I believe in you.
We actually did say coming into this event that Vedius does like to pick teams and swords to hinge his life on. And now all of a sudden the G2 one has stabbed you and ended
yes, it has.
your life. 9-1 Invictus Gaming set an MSI group stage record, but they lost to